And we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Phantom Racing League YouTube channel for the first race of 2024. We're back from the holiday break, getting ready to get back into some racing here in the Pro Series on Thursday night. We're going to be tackling the Tricky Triangle at Pocono Raceway. I got Inaltown here back in the booth with me as well.
Yeah, how's it going there, Timmy? Good to be back from the holiday break.
Yep. And what a way to get back to
Yeah.
track like Pocono. We got a lot of new faces in the race tonight. I'm actually looking forward to see how these guys do, but also
Hmm.
some of our regulars looking to pick up where they left off. Guys like Elvin and Parley, but also Billy Holcomb, HMS Speed Clinic. Looks like he's gonna be racing tonight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this all pans out. We've got 14 in the field, so that'll make it a little more interesting. Turn two will be exciting, I'm sure, on the first few laps, especially. Depends how good they can get in line in that and how aggressive people be.
yeah, and one thing I'm looking forward to in particular is the massive runs these drivers are gonna get on the main straightaway.
Hmm.
It's one of the longest straightaways out of all the tracks on the schedule. The runs into
Yeah.
turn one are going to be massive.
Yeah, I think it is the longest straightaway. Yeah, they're on low draft, but for when they're all together, that's not gonna matter.
No, on even on low draft,
Yeah.
the draft is pretty strong at this track.
Hmm.
But yeah, it looks like they're still going. I got streams from Flash, Billy. I think I got Parley's link. He hasn't started yet. Neither is True
Yeah.
Death, who is making his um Phantom debut tonight. FR
Sure.
True Death, a familiar
Mhm.
face in the NASCAR Heat 5 community. He's ran a lot of leagues, including FR, and here he is racing in Phantom for the first time. Looking forward to see what he can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I got him to post the streams this week, so I didn't have to search. And there's like 4 or 5 posted in there now.
There you go.
Yeah. I think we got like just 3 more laps qualifying.
Appears so. Let me
I'll
check
get
the stream, make sure everything's good here.
yeah, I'll run off these sponsors. Say thanks to the sponsors, make it all possible. MFF Motorsports, Chris's Auto Towing LLC, Everything NASCAR, Firelinks Racing Network, Super Squad, ESMN, that's Everything Stop Motion Network. FTR Racing League, that's Speed Clinic tonight. That's his league. And North American Racing Series, I believe that's Parlays, right?
Yep,
They changed. Did the name change or? Yeah, it
the
did.
name changed.
Yeah,
It's still the same league.
yeah.
They're in
And
partnership now with the NASRAC series, another slider league.
all right. And then last but not least, we got meetapeach.com. Use code FTR11 at checkout for 11% off and free shipping worldwide over $60. So thanks to the sponsors. Looking like another just a few more minutes and they'll be able to qualify.
And while we wait, I'm going to give a quick rundown of the point standings
Alrighty.
as they are heading into this race. So it's getting pretty tight. We're 7 races in. We're getting closer to, I think we're actually past the halfway now of the regular season.
Mm.
Regular season championship on the line, playoff spots on the line. Right now, it's actually a tie for the points lead between Speed Clinic and Parley.
Oh, really?
And
Huh.
now that Speed Clinic is got a little tidbit there. He's officially back. There was whether or not he was going to continue racing in this league, and I'm sure you probably talked to him about it. But now it seems like he's back and ready to stick to his commitment,
Mm.
and he'll have tiebreaker over Parley with his 2 wins.
Yeah. I
So
wouldn't count him out tonight. I tell you, he's usually pretty quick here.
nope.
I could see him being up front.
As to be expected, he's usually fast at a lot of places. So
Yeah.
definitely looking out for that McDonald's Toyota.
Yeah, he's
Could
practicing
be
his burnouts right now.
yeah, he's already got a game plan.
Yeah.
I know guys like Elvin Priest and Parley have been putting in a lot of practice too. They know how fast guys like Speed Clinic or even Showtime Flash
Yeah.
might not
Sure.
see him near the top of the point standings. He hasn't ran all the races, but when he has been a contender in all of them. He's won 2 races out of the 4 he's ran. He's looking to make up some lost ground here tonight.
Yeah.
He'll definitely be one to look out for in that number 7 Spire Chevrolet.
For sure. Definitely wouldn't count him out. Should be
Got
it's pretty good racing. There's a lot of fast guys in here tonight.
a lot of fast guys, a lot of fresh faces.
Yeah.
Looking to make an impression here tonight. Be watching guys like Flash and Speed Clinic, but also I'm going to be keeping my eye on guys like True Death, making his series debut in Phantom. Hockey Bukaki making his second start. He made his debut at Phoenix 2 weeks ago. A couple other new names, including HMS 9 Bold Pluto 33. Assuming
Yeah.
he might be in the field tonight. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And the number 31 Colleague Chevrolet, driven by Lord Grizzle. Another new name
Yep.
here in the Phantom Pro Series, making his debut tonight. Yellow. Yeah, say hi to the broadcast. Hopefully they pick that up. Alright. That is league owner Elvin Priest giving us the good to go signal.
I figured that's him calling me. He was just messaging me too.
Qualifying has officially wrapped up here in the Pocono Mountains.
Yeah. We just need some
One less
invites.
corner, but that doesn't make it any less challenging. Each corner presents its own set of challenges. It'll make things very interesting with the racing here tonight. As we wait for the loading screen here, we'll read off as much of the running order as we can. At least we'll definitely give you the starting, at least the first few rows, and let you know who the pole center is going to be.
I just saw it a second ago, but he scrolled down, so I don't see it anymore. Oh, wait, never mind. I can see it now. I'll let you take a guess.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your pole sitter will be car number 5 of Parley. Will lead him to green. His lap time of 52.618. That is a really good lap for these cars at this track. And HMS Speed Clinic, the 2 at the top of the points, will be the 2 leading them to green on the front row. So Billy will be outside front row in that number 23 Toyota.
Yeah, he's got him by just under a tenth and a half there, too. That's a quick lap.
That is a very quick lap by Parley.
Yeah, and Priest
Row
gonna round up the third.
Elvin Priest third. Hockey in the number 10 car rolling off fourth.
I don't see fifth.
Nope. Invites coming our way. I'm gonna load up field for their stream,
Yep.
see where he's at.
Got a couple invites, so we should be able to get him.
Black
I'll send
Cross
you
in the
one once.
24 car Black Cross starts fifth.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see that now.
And then I scrolled up, I missed who sixth was, but we'll get to that once they're ready to go. I think they're still paused, yep.
See how these leaderboards are looking after that. They're up there.
Yeah, Showtime Flash 9 in the number 7 is the third car on the outside, rolling off sixth in that Spire Chevrolet. Then HMS Bold Pluto in the number 9 car, making his debut from the 7th spot with Lynch on his outside in the number 1 Trackhouse Chevrolet. And row 5, I Shoot FTR in the number 8 RCR Chevy inside of row 5, and outside of him his RCR teammate in the number 3 FR True Death, rolling off 10th. Lord Grizzle in the 31 is 11th. Old Johnny Boy in the number 41 Ford is 12th. Field Filler 13th in the number 44, 19mm for you in the number 78 Ford, rolls off 14th. And that is your field for tonight in the 7th Phantom Pro Series race of the season. Clock's starting to wind down. We're about ready to get going here in just a few seconds.
Yeah, about 15 seconds. We'll be able to join. What do we got? We got 65 laps. I think the first stage is only like 9 laps or something.
Its first stage is pretty short.
Yeah. Which isn't bad. It gives them a chance to get an adjustment in there quick. I think we could good to go here.
Guys that we'll be able to see tonight, Pocono, people sleep on Pocono. I mean, the real life races might not be as exciting. Definitely understandable on that front, but when NASCAR Heat 5 comes to town, it's a whole different story, I feel like.
Yeah, I love Pocono.
I love this track.
Yeah, I love racing it. I love watching it on TV. I don't mind it at all. I got
What
a couple wins
happened
myself here.
What happened to 1-9? I mean, he seemed like he just qualified at the back, so he'll be rolling off 14th. I don't know if anything happened to him in qualifying, but we got him all racked up here. From the
Yeah.
Pocono Mountains here, Parley leads him to green. Billy on his outside. We're green flag racing at Pocono Raceway. The tricky triangles, they're already starting to fan out further back. 2 by 2 up at the front as they all roll down into turn 1. A lot of checking up here to get these cars rolling through the center. Make sure nobody overshoots and ping-pongs off one another. So far, very orderly, very well organized. These guys are really good at what they do. And no issues there so far on lap number 1.
I am having technical difficulties so far getting in. Try this again. Usually works the second time. Why doesn't it even show me? Oh, there we go. Billy was able to hold that outside pretty good and keep it in second.
Yep. So first stage is 12 laps.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to see any required pit stops for this first stage. I think we're going to have at least one for stage 2. I have to look at the rundown on that. But
Yeah, I'll
this
keep
should
an eye
be a
on.
straight shot. This
Yeah,
should
I'll
be a
keep.
straight shot to the finish here for
Oh,
stage 1.
yeah, I'll keep an eye on the fuel. Billy's showing 12 right now, so they should be fine. I forget how. Like if you lose, you just click to 11 there, so he's like half a lap to the good right now. There we go, we got it. So I'll keep an eye on that as long as he keeps that menu up there. And we'll see. I'll try to track as long as I can of where it's switching over and see if they have to pit or not.
Ooh, Lynch tagged the wall following Blackcross coming off turn 3. That is turn 3. Ain't turn 4 here at Pocono. Only 3 corners on this track.
It's funny
That's
how
one
they're
car.
it's funny how they're measured like that. On the other tracks, like it's turn 1 and 2, but it's basically the same turn. Here, the whole turns the turn, so it's really there's 6 turns technically here.
I wonder. Whoa,
We won't
Blackcross!
see Yeah, Black
Hang
Cross,
on to it. And
he
he
made
does.
he made a couple extra turns there.
I wonder how many people have broadcasted a race from Pocono and accidentally set off of turn 4.
Yeah. I've raced a ton here and I practiced a ton here, so it's pretty in my mind of 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I'm safe to say when I broadcast this race last season, I definitely did not say turn 4.
Yeah. Oh, we got a
And
7 coming in the pits already.
It's the Showtime Flash special. He's already on the pit road early.
That makes me think they're all gonna have to pit.
Yeah. The fuel is probably going to run out much sooner than we think, and that's very common with these next-gen cars.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't see Billy's gas anymore, but he was only, like I said, half a lap maybe to the good. You don't want to run out here.
6 is breaking away from the second pack here, led by the number 9 of Old Pluto. But Hockey Bukaki in the number 10 car has gotten around Billy for second. Ooh! Contact! The 9's in the wall, everyone else scatters.
Looks like they all made it through pretty good. This 10 car is on a bit of a mission. Oh, they're gonna go 3 wide maybe here. Oh, Priest
Elvin
bringing
and
it in.
Blackcross taking note, and
Lots
so
of
does
cars.
the rest of the field.
Yeah.
Bunch of other cars on pit road.
I would think it's just a splash of gas and that's it.
They gotta
Pretty
be
sure.
topping off here. Let me look
Yeah,
at what Flash did on
pretty sure
his.
tires have no issue here making the full run.
Can confirm it was a splash and go for the 7, and I believe it'll be the same for the rest of the field here.
Even if you come out with 8% on your tires here for one lap, I think you'll only need to get gas. So I wouldn't be taking tires no matter what.
Harley and Billy still 1-2. Hockey back to 3rd as Billy's gotten back around him. Lynch still on the track in P4 as he's inherited that spot from the cars in front of him that pitted. But this top 3 sticking to their mission, staying on the track. There's Blackcross cycled out ahead of the 7 car of Flash. And I think Blackcross is one of the cars that pitted with the 42 of Elvin. So a lot of mixed strategies here. So a lot to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
As a result.
Yeah, we definitely, with that pitting, yeah, we've definitely broken up now. That front 6. It's 10 though.
Pass almost made by the 31 of Lord Grizzle onto the 78 of 19mm.
The 10's all over Billy. Looks like he's going to try to go under him again here. Oh, 10 and Parlay are bringing it in. Really going to keep it out there.
It's a big entry by the 10. We'll see if it stands. 23 staying out on the track. As well as, I think that's Lynch behind him in the 1. Hard to tell from this angle.
I think it was, yeah. Pretty sure he was running
Lynch
4th.
now inherits 2nd. The 10 and the 5 pit together, as well as True Death and Lord Grizzle.
Get on Billy here, see if he goes in.
Both of these cars in the pits for a little long. True Death's going to come out ahead of the 5 and the 10. This is interesting. Both these cars are going to lose time.
Looks like Billy's bringing it in now. Comes Lynch. A couple other cars. That should cycle them all through, I think.
Lynch, field filler 1-9, all rolling it down to pit road. I want to know what happened to the 5 and the 10. It looked like they were on the pits for a little longer than I expected. We'll have to check in with Harley's stream here. As I open that up on my other screen here. Oh, that was tires for the 5 and the 10.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't think to get one extra lap you would need tires. Billy coming out as the leader again. Did everyone take tires?
No, because the 7 of Flash took a splash and go, and it looked like Blackcross did as well, as he is trying to hold off the 7 of Flash.
Billy's leading though still after pits.
So this is for 6th. You're seeing right here.
And Billy might have been able to stay. Well, he stayed with those cars, and they had a lot more draft than the other ones coming out with that early pit stop.
My mistake. This is for 2nd. That's Billy ahead of them. In the lead, Lynch in 4th, I believe. As my streams are not updating, I got to keep refreshing. So that's
I get that issue sometimes. Yeah, I'll keep thinking. I've had that happen where I'm thinking there's X amount of laps left in that because I don't realize that I got behind. Yeah, 7 on a bit of a moment.
So here's your top 3 on screen at the moment.
I think just that little bit extra, a few laps that Billy had some other cars to draft with. It's giving him this bit of a gap here. He had a really good entry, it looked like, too.
So Lynch 4th. Old Johnny Boy came out well ahead on this strategy. He's actually now cycled into the top 5 and looking to go for 4th on Lynch. That's a battle that's starting to brew up here.
I think the second and third car would be able to get up there to Billy. There, nose to tail.
Same tail with the duo for fourth. Seems like those two are going to try to work together for now. Try to see if they can close a little bit of ground on the cars ahead.
I think these two are gaining there. I'm not sure if Billy had an ideal exit there. It's holding a pretty good gap still, though.
Let's check in with the 10 and the 5 once again. Here's Hockey ahead of Elvin on track, and it looked like we just saw True Death in the 3 coming out of the pit, so he might have been the last car to make service here in stage 1. Parley in the 5 actually got some distance on the 10. He seems to have a much faster car than Hockey does right now. That is your pole sitter in the number 5, who elected to take tires on his pit stop, opposed to most of the field who just decided to go for a splash and go. And so far, Parley finds himself, I believe, running in 7th place, as he's tracking down field filler for 6th. Meanwhile, back to the front, they caught him. Black Cross and Flash. Billy to the outside off turn 3. And here comes the run to the inside down this long straightaway.
Definitely
These cars are off to the moon.
Billy right there on the bumper. You have to check it just a little.
That's that Chevrolet power doubling up on the Toyota. And they're long gone.
Yeah, I think Billy got right on their bumper, had to check up a little bit in the middle of turn 1 there.
Black Cross to the lead.
That kind of held him back a little bit.
But for how long? Billy's car. His car seems to be struggling right now.
Oh, Billy's out of gas.
He is out of gas.
Oh, man.
He did not take enough. He is going to limp to the line. He's going to get passed by Lynch. Is this the last lap of the stage?
I would think so. I can't imagine he's going to... Oh, man, that would be horrible if he did run out. Yeah, that's it. He'll end up in 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen, stage 1 in the books. Black Cross 73 will take the green and white checkered flag, put that in his pocket, add it to the points. He is your stage 1 winner ahead of Showtime Flash 9, who have overcome the deficit on HMS Speed Clinic, had enough fuel to make it to the finish. It looked like old Johnny Boy in the 41 also ran out. He was actually scored in 4th place.
Oh, really?
At the white. He also ran out, but he looked like he ran out much sooner than Billy. He's all the way at the back. So another car that didn't take enough. I wonder who else didn't take enough here, as the orders completely jumble up all around for stage 2.
Yes.
Black Cross looking to continue where he left off from the leading spot here in stage 2 here at Pocono. Showtime Flash will lead them on the outside in that number 7. Lynch and Parley on row 2. Parley up into 4th on this restart in that number 5 HMS Chevrolet. Speed Clinic looking to make up some lost ground after running out of fuel. Coming to the green and white checkered. He is back in the top 5 ahead of Elvin. He's side by side with Lynch in the 1 on the outside down the straightaway into the tunnel turn.
And speaking of that 23 there too, that's how many laps we have in this stage. So I believe it might be 2 stops. What did they go last time? 11? Barely. So yeah, they'll have to make 2 stops, I'd say.
Flash to the lead. Put himself ahead of the 24. Black Cross. Parley in 3rd. Ahead of Lynch.
Just a little contact there maybe in the wall with the front car.
That 5 car. is on a mission right now. He
Yeah.
is just charging back to the front in this 5 car, peeking to the inside of the fellow Hendrick driver in that number 24.
Gets into him just a smidge. I wonder if Flash is gonna pull the same kind of strategy. We'll see probably right here on this next time to go by pit. At the 5, yeah, he's making a move. He's gonna have the advantage in the 2.
Our pole sitter wasting no time. They're 3 wide behind him, but never mind that. Parley back to the lead here at Pocono. Hockey getting sideways off the tunnel turn. And a lot of other skirmishing going on further back.
Yeah. The 7 ain't gonna have an opportunity there.
Second.
Yeah, 7 not gonna have a chance to pit there. Too wide for 3 deep right now behind. A little contact there with Lynch in the 24. It's going to put him underneath.
3rd place, Lynch got help from the HMS Speed Clinic. Billy, who's bailing on him now. He's going to make it 3 wide. Elvin to the outside of Lynch, who is in the middle. Here comes Hockey and Field Filler in tow, who gets a little bit of contact from the 23. So far, those guys are keeping it off the wall. It's very easy to hit that thing in turn 2.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting approach with Billy going way low like that. I think he thought wiser by the time he had to turn, because that could have been crazy going in there 3 wide.
Field Filler and True Death side by side for position, just like they were back in FRR. Now they're taking it to here in Phantom. A little further back in the pack here. That is for 8th place.
Tight racing right there.
Ooh, Elvin's in the wall, but not too much.
Just a kiss. It's pretty tight racing. That was a tight turn. Those guys held on to it real nice there. Oh, 24 might have got the wall there, or he got loose as anything trying to keep it off.
That 5 car Parley remains the leader. Ahead of the 7 of Showtime Flash. Black Cross in the 24. He's looking to follow the leader and leave the 7 car out on the outside. The 10's also looking to make the pass for 3rd place. Flash not going to fight it. He's just going to get his car settled in line.
Yeah, I think there could be some strategy with saving fuel here. It looks like Billy might be hanging on, just hanging around back there, stretching the laps a little bit. I haven't seen anyone pull off right away to try that strategy for just a splash. But the 23.
Oh, for the lead. Side by side, the 24 and the 5. The 2 Hendrick cars off the tunnel turn. Made quite a bit of contact.
24 has been fighting the last few laps to get back to this front. He's held on really well, and here he is. Battling through. He got hung out on the outside a little bit before. There goes the 10 shooting down low. He had a heck of a run.
Here comes Hockey. They're 3 wide on the front straightaway at Pocono with a big send into turn 1.
Yeah, that 10
These are the biggest runs these drivers will get all season with this draft. Hockey to the lead.
That 10 had a huge run coming off of 3. Jeez.
Parley fighting back on the outside. Hockey's got a lot of push from that 24 Black Cross. He's going to stay side by side with the 5. Things getting really close, but they hold on to it through the tunnel turn.
24 going to get that position back. On him, leave the 10 kind of out there. Not sure I would have given up that bottom if I was the 10.
A lot more contact being made. They're side by side here. There's a train of 4 cars on the inside.
Oh, that's allowed these other cars all to catch right back up. Billy had a pretty good gap from these guys, and he's there now, right in the mix.
Ooh, Black Cross missed the bottom. Partly's going to thread the needle, and Elvin's down there as well.
Billy was at the bottom of the track. Jeez.
And Hockey just got squeezed up by the 24 who missed his line. And
Great
that's going
driving
to
right
allow
there.
the 5 car back to the lead, and now Elvin finds himself in the mix, as well as everybody pretty much, because there's Billy, there's Field Filler, I shoots up there, True Death, everybody is in the mix. That is the entire pack, all
Oh, yeah.
under the same blanket.
Those couple laps where they got racing up the front with the 10 in that got everyone back here. But here's someone pitting. I'm not quite sure who that is, but someone's making the first stop.
That is old Johnny Boy.
Yeah, so he's
Who's
definitely
already
playing.
at the caboose of this pack, but
Yeah, he's definitely
might as
pitting
well
twice.
to take a strategy call here now. But remember, guys, this is low draft that we're running here tonight.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
That shows you just how close. You wanted close racing here in the Phantom Pro Series, you got close racing here in the Phantom Pro Series. It is all right here, right now. And another lead swap, the 24, all the way down to the apron, past the yellow paint, and nearly touching the grass, clears the 5 once again, with the 10 car being left hung to dry on the bottom. Now here comes Lynch looking to make a pass.
See if anyone else pits. The tough part about Johnny Boy pitting there alone, he's going to be losing a ton of track time here with the no draft at all. These guys are flying.
The 3 car, True Death, coming on the pit road. I thought the 9 of HMS Bold Pluto looked like he was going to do it as well, but it looked like he just got loose in front of the 3, and he's just going to keep it on the track for another lap.
Oh, the 5 got pretty loose there. Good save. Some great racing here.
Contact between Billy and Hockey. It's good to cause Lynch to check up, and he hits the wall in response. He got caught up with the rear of the 10, and it sent him to the right.
Yeah,
and a little bit of contact with the wall with this 1 car.
I've seen at least 1 car off of every exit getting loose. One of them. Lynch way down there on his own. Let's see if he can slip in. Looks like he's able to.
True Death comes out of the pits. He's going to cycle out behind the 41. So far, those are the only 2 cars to pit. And we have a 3 car breakaway up at the front. Black Cross leading Elvin and Parley. Billy's lead that whole train behind him in 4th.
So we're on lap 10. They were able to get 11, I think. So they might be pitting here. Could go 1 more, I think.
As we ride on board with our race leader and stage 1 winner, Black Cross 73, looking to get his first win of the season. And
looks like
there's
Billy's
Billy,
gonna be bringing it in yet.
along with a couple other cars behind him. Lynch and I Shoot, the FTR trio, pitting at the same time.
See if they pull any kind of strategy here. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to hit again, right? Might have actually been. It shows them getting 13 laps actually, so they must be losing 2 laps here. It's like 4 tires and fuel for these boys. I'd have to think these leaders are coming this time. You can see the whole rest of the field coming there. I don't think there was any fuel saving going on there.
I see a little bit of a signal from the leader.
Yeah, I think they're going to
that's
see
all 3 of them, including the other company. Look at the send from Hockey, passing the 7 car on pit entry. How close was that? We'll see if that stands. There's Field Filler in the 44 also on pit road, and I think that is pretty much everybody in this pack.
I think that's the rest of the field right there.
HMS 9, Bold Pluto, and the 31, Lord Grizzle. 2 drivers making their series debut here tonight. Also on pit road.
Not sure what happened with the other 2 FTR drivers, because Billy is way on his own right now.
19mm, the 78 car's got quite a bit of front end damage on his number 78 Ford. I wonder what happened there. But yeah, Billy is well ahead of Johnny
right
Boy
there.
and True Death, who are side by side for position. And here comes the pack cycling out now. Billy's gonna assume the lead, but these guys are gonna be hunting him down fast with those fresh sets of tires.
Yeah, plus they got all kinds of draft help there. Not a
Yeah,
bad
True Death
cycle
and
there, though.
not bad.
Kept them together
As
pretty
we
much.
are, as we now reach the halfway point of stage 2. It looks like that was a clean entry for the 10. I was wondering if he got caught by the speeding police or not. It was all good to go from here. He's still in this pack.
Yeah, there's quite the pack there, hunting these front 3 down. You know, the 24 and the 42 want to get that draft from Billy. And try
Showtime
to
Flash
get away, but
on pit road, along with Field Filler, who's already making his second stop of the stage. Back-to-back stops within a short window for the 44.
yeah, I think you'd only need to go get, like, run 2 laps, maybe 3 laps, and then you can get the rest of the gas. And I don't mind that move. Then you're not pitting on, like, old tires to get this flash. You're not coming out of pits on old tires.
No, he's got a fast car to follow, so it's a good move there to pit with our most recent winner, who knows exactly how to strategize for these kinds of races. And both of them are already out of the pits. Let's get to the 23 once again, still ahead of this pack. Blackcross and Elvin. They're running him down really fast. You can literally see, if you look closely on the screen right now, from this angle, you can see the closing rates. That 24 is there now.
Yeah.
But a little bit of a wiggle on the yellow line towards the apron. Gets him a little bit out of shape, but not too much. Just scrubs off a little bit of speed.
I think
Elvin stay nose to tail.
I think they might be good to stick with Billy here. Because if they start racing again, those other guys are going to catch them fast. Like last time when they got raced, it took like a lap. And cars that were, 15, 20 car lengths back were right on. And these guys all still got to pit again. I don't think there's a real rush to be the front, but 24 is like, no, I'm going to lead some laps. Someone, oh man, was that someone pitting or did someone lose it way back there?
Yeah, someone pitted back there.
Okay.
Let's look and see who that was. 19mm is out of the pits. Let's see who that came in. That was the 9, the 41, I believe, and the 3 of F4 True Death.
I thought I saw him spin out back there. I was like, oh, that would have been dangerous.
So here's this duo, Field Filler and Flash.
Yeah, these the 5 and the 10 have caught up now. They're gonna go 3 wide down this short sheet. Man, we gotta. Hey, it's good for us when they race like that. Keeps the pack together.
Elvin on the outside. Billy was holding his ground. 24 thought wisely and backed out of it. But now here comes the monstrous run by the 5.
I think if
his old pal in the 10 is also there.
If these guys get real racy again too, they might catch a few more cars back up to these guys. I'm not sure if it's just 2 behind them. I'm not sure if they're getting draft. They might be tough for them to catch. But Les got some great racing here. Billy gonna get it back to the front. Oh man!
Oh, contact in the wall. They're 3 wide again.
I'm not sure if they actually did catch the wall. Billy didn't.
On my screen, looked like Billy hit the wall and fishtailed into the 5. Now we have another lead change as the 24 makes his second stop.
There was a bit of a fishtail, but he didn't catch the wall. I think he stayed off it, but it kind of wiggled. But there was some more contact in the 3, though, after that, between the 5 and Billy.
But for now, Hockey Bukaki in this number 10 looking to take the lead back from the 5 of Parley, who's getting a big push from Elvin. Billy staying with these guys, just letting these guys race it out as he continues to run his own race.
Yeah, I'd kind of just, kind of hang here a little bit and just stay in the draft. Oh, man.
Okay, he might have actually signaled, but it looked like he hit the wall that time, at least from my angle. Yeah, I think he was, no, he actually did hit the wall. That was not a signal, but Lynch is in, so is I Shoot in the 8th.
See, I don't mind really riding just for these last few laps, kind of with this front pack, and just get yourself in the pit good and all that, and have nothing crazy happen to that. Looks like the 10's gonna get cycled back here. See this? They're gonna go 3 wide. Didn't really expect that.
Billy in the middle with a push from Hockey. Elvin and Parley are like, nope, go ahead. So one place you don't want to be 3 wide in is it's turn 2.
Yeah.
That's one place you don't want to be. Oh, Hockey keeping it in the gas on the outside, saying, nuh-uh, you are not clear. He's going to fight him on the outside.
I don't know how Billy wasn't clear there. Like, I thought he was ahead of him.
It was very close.
I thought he went in ahead of him. Yeah, I thought that's what those back two were kind of setting up to just make sure they get in and don't get forced 3 wide there. Interesting. Looks like we're gonna see.
Here's
could
the
be 4 tires.
7 of Showtime Flash, who has ran down the 24 Black Cross, who had made his second stop a few laps earlier.
Oh,
we'll
Billy
see where the 24 cycles out, along with the 7.
The late call. Billy switches to the no tires, and so did Elvin. See how that's going to hold up for them. It's only 1 lap, actually, they have to go. So I don't mind that move at all. 24 took no tires, it looks like. Again, I think Billy's getting these leads here, just staying with those cars longer and having that extra speed with the draft, and then doing the same no tires. Same in stage 1, he came out with a good lead. They are all over him there. Elvin in the wall. It's going to cost him.
Black Cross leapfrogs past the 42. And there's Flash and Field Filler, who have stayed nose to tail since they made their second stop. And now they find themselves in the fray. Now, Parley, this 5 car, all the way back here with the 31. Yeah, he decided, well, hold on. I gotta refresh the stream again.
These guys are fanning out like crazy into the turns.
Something happened to Parley to get him all the way back in 8th place. He didn't have any issues on pit road. He took fuel.
I didn't see anything.
Did he take?
He might have taken tires or right side.
He took right sides. He took right side tires. And speaking of right side, the 24 is on the right side of the 23 into turn 1, and there's Flash throwing himself into this mix. There he is up into 2nd place as we're getting down to the closing laps here in stage number 2 here in the Pocono Mountains.
That 24 was in the right side of the 23. He was in the car almost. That was tight. There was definitely some paint exchange, but in a good way there, like nothing serious. Really holding on pretty good. I think at some point, though, these guys are going to make a move on him.
It's a 5-car train up at the front. And it's being led by Billy as the conductor. Field Filler at the caboose in that 44.
I was just going to say that.
As we look through the rest of the pack here, the 6th place car is the number 1 of Lynch, who is on an island of his own right now.
Yeah.
I Shoot and Lord Grizzle working together, trying to run him down, or trying to run Parley down as well. The 5 car is in 7th on those right side tires with 2 laps to go.
Filler might end up in a good spot here. It depends on how racing these guys get. He's just kind of hanging there. They're all, 3 of them, they're all going to probably go by Billy here. Oh, Filler thinks twice. Oh, Elvin tucked it back in Billy. I thought he was clear.
Into turn 3, Showtime Flash, your leader. Black Cross in 2nd. Billy and Elvin get squeezed! Into the wall.
There was some contact there, and that kind of rode Elvin up.
Flash trying to break the draft, going all the way down to the inside. Everyone else following along. Field Filler's now up into third. He's going to go for second on Black Cross into turn one.
Billy was naturally getting the draft there from the 7 because he bounced off Elvin and put him right down there behind him.
Flash with a huge lead over these guys as they're all racing it out right now. Billy and Black Cross side by side for third.
Filler was able to get...
Field Filler was the big benefactor.
Yeah.
He is all the way up into second now. Black Cross holding strong on the outside, got the momentum to shut the door back down on the 23.
24 got
get
the
the
wall
spot back
previous to that.
For second place.
Man, the
Tire
screen
light on
cuts
the
that
23.
corner.
And that'll be the
man.
end of
Oh,
stage
that was the
number
end.
2.
I was like, did something break in Billy's car there? He just straight turned him hard to the right. I thought there was still one to go. Yeah, it's great for Filler. He just kind of hung there, and opportunity opened up. He was able to capitalize.
And Showtime Flash
Left 24
benefits
up.
on the strategy and comes out with a stage 2 win. Field Filler, who had pitted with them, great call by that 44 to get himself in a really good spot here for this final stage. He is in second place. And then Black Cross, Speed Clinic, Elvin, your top 5. And then Lynch, Harley, iShoot, Lord Grizzle, and Hockey, your top 10. And True Death in this number 3 car in 11th. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I'd see a little more from him.
Yeah, I figured I'd see him at least around the top 5, you know, in that front pack somewhat. Might just be setting it up for
Could be.
the third stage. There's 24 laps in this stage, so we'll see. They can make similar strategies here. One extra lap.
"24 laps. It'll be a checkered flag at the end of it. Last stage here at Pocono.
Yeah, it'll be the black and white checker this time. No more green whites.
We got Black Cross coming out ahead of Field Filler in the 44. Billy's also gonna get by. So does Elvin. Parley's tucking in behind the 42. The 10 car trying to make up some lost ground after that pit stop, as I think he might have taken 4 tires, which put him all the way back in 10th place, but he doesn't seem to have any help whatsoever to get himself back in line. Everyone's freight training him here on this main straightaway. That 10 car is a pretty fast car, but if no one's going to want to work with you.
Yeah, especially when the whole field's in line like this. You get stuck not in the line, that they're just going to keep going by. Your only hope is once you get into the turns, maybe someone kind of misses one a bit, and you can slip back in. Oh, Billy gives Elvin a little more contact. Not sure Elvin's going to be happy about that.
That's probably the second time those two have gotten together so far tonight.
Yeah, second time in the last like 4 laps, whatever.
Billy
Green flag. Billy up on the ball there.
Really hard.
Oh man, the whole field's gonna be looking to go around him here.
Elvin through the middle between Billy and Lynch, giving the big push to Field Filler, as the top 3 are looking to pull away, and Parley back up into 3rd on this restart, as he's looking to be one of the biggest movers so far.
He does have to shoot it down there.
Get back with this number 10. Him and Bold Pluto side by side, still not getting anything going here, as he's now behind the 9 and the 41. But he gets himself ahead of 19mm in this number 78.
A little bit of a break off between these front 3. I can't imagine it's going to last forever here, or even much longer. Lynch back there in 6th again. He's been pretty steady in 6th place.
This second pack's got to get a little bit organized if they want to run this front pack back down. Field filler washed up pretty bad in turn 1, but Elvin, knowing what's going on here, he had to let him back in line.
Yeah, they're just not.
Once they got side by side, that would have just slowed them down even more than they already have.
Yeah, they're not just staying quite as in line as the front 3 through the turns. That one was pretty good there. Camera angle coming off of 3, it blocks the exit part right near the wall.
I Shoot and True Death are going to get by.
Man,
HMS Speed Clinic.
24 had to check it up on the 7 pretty good, and then the 5 did as well. I might slow them down a little bit there. Oh, 5's going to make a move now.
Quite a few cars getting loose off turn 1.
24 had a really big run going in on the 7. Had to really check it up. That checked up the 5.
Now those two are side by side through the tunnel turn.
That brought that turn 1 there and brought that pack behind them all right back in the picture.
They'll group back together like they're in one giant rubber band. That 44 car is back up to the bumper of 3rd place.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is just have a little bit of patience. Eventually, when you got 5, 6, 7 cars behind you, eventually you're gonna gain back. One little mistake from these front guys and it brought in at least these 3 cars. Then there's the 8 and the whole other pack right there. The rest of the field pretty much. Yeah, it is the rest of the field.
So now it's the top 6 have separated from the rest of the pack, as now I Shoot, look like they're 3 wide at the back. Between True Death, Lord Grizzle, Hockey still stuck in this box trying to get out. Him and True Death haven't really seemed to go anywhere in this final stage.
Yeah, the 10, he definitely been stuck back there. I'm not sure. I haven't been watching if he's just being stuck, or maybe he made a change to the car and it's not really working too good, because he was flying earlier.
Field filler now up into 3rd as Parley got hung out to dry on the front straightaway. Now he's side by side with Elvin. Lynch behind him in his mirror. Field filler now up into 3rd as the top 2 remain the same. We still got a round of pit stops coming here soon.
Yeah, I'm seeing 6 laps still in the tank. But that, we could pit at any time, really.
So we've had Black Cross, our Stage 1 winner, Showtime Flash, Stage 2 winner, and here they both are, 1-2.
Yep.
Got the rest of the pack behind him. Parley, our pole sitter, still hanging on to a top 5 spot, as we got about 17 laps to go in this race. So we get to Elvin here in this 42. He's been pretty confident heading into this race. Feels like he's got a pretty good chance, and he's been hanging tough in that top 5 as he continues to do so in that number 42.
I'd say any of these guys right now definitely have a chance.
Let's get back to the 23. And the 8, the 31 is now up here in the mix with the 10. We have a car on pit road now. I think that was Johnny Boy. And it was. Yep. He'll be the first to pit. Massive closing rate from the 44. And not close enough to do anything. He's just continuing to stay in line. But you saw just how something happened there.
Yeah, Lynch must have got loose, gave a good shot to Billy. But they recovered. Actually, he might have saved Lynch by bumping into Billy like that. Hey, what's up, JD? We got JD, FTR, in here. Watching along. Sure he's rooting for Billy. And Lynch and shoot.
Also, shout out to Rick Slick, who's in the Phantom chat. He's one of our Saturday drivers in the chat saying, what's up?
Oh, True Death's going to send it in. What's up with them? And what do they got? Billy's got 4 still in the tank. That was some timing on Billy's part right there for the switch. Now, I'd like to keep staying with the pack of cars and getting them faster. You know, getting all that draft speed. I don't really ever like pitting single.
A track like this, your friends are where you find them. Billy's got about 3 laps left in the tank. I Shoot and Hockey are side by side for a position. I think that's Harley looks like he's coming in now in that 5 car.
I think someone else did too, not quite sure.
That's the 10.
Okay. See if the 10 can work some kind of strategy, make some track position up.
These 2 cars have pretty much been on the same page all race long.
Yeah.
But it's still Showtime Flash 9, winner of 2 races this season, looking to go for win number 3. Your reigning champion in Phantom, looking to get another one here today. Black Cross running in second, field filler, winner of Daytona earlier in the season. It'll be win number 2 for him. If he can get it done, he rides third now. Elvin in fourth, looking to get his first win in his own league. I couldn't believe it that he hasn't won a race in this league.
Really?
Considering how fast he's been just about every single week. And speaking of everything, everybody, almost everybody's on pit road.
Just Billy.
The 23, I believe, is still out on track.
Yeah, the 31 stayed too. Billy is all on his own right now.
Lord Grizzle in the 31 car assumes second place from the rest of the pack.
Billy, you know, he's showing him the 1 lap. I'll keep an eye on I know he's keeping an eye.
It's a traffic jam on pit road.
Come on, stay at 1 lap. How this works out. Oh, field filler gonna make the
field
spot.
filler, Black Cross, Elvin Lynch. Looks like everyone comes out accordingly. There's Parley with Johnny Boy and True Death.
So Billy's gonna make it. Oh, Billy, man, barely. He flipped 0 right at the exit of the
paths all crossing together all at the same time in turn 1.
Yeah, turn 1 could be like that. You get people ducking low, people going high, people washing up high. You can get some mixed emotions through there.
Here's Billy on pit road. Parley, we got the short pit. Not as much of a short pit as guys like True Death and Johnny Boy, who stay ahead of this group for now. Tires are going to wear out for them much sooner, so they're going to get shuffled out.
Billy has a good pit stop here, but I think he's going to lose some time because of that
really
draft.
Much help.
Yeah, he's going to be a while here to get around this turn.
What a lead for Parley. Having True Death and Johnny Boy in front of that whole pack, that's exactly what he needed, but now he's a sit and duck.
Yeah.
He's got a big lead, but doesn't help that he's running all by himself. If these guys behind him get all lined up, they'll be back up to him in no time.
Sure.
So Billy finds himself behind this group.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He's got I Shoot behind him to work with.
Yeah, he does have a lot better tires than all these guys, but all them guys being together, it's going to be tough. Like, oh, Billy bringing it in.
Second stop.
Yeah.
And I Shoot's going to make his second stop as well. On a pit road. We saw another car come on a pit road as well.
That's tough.
That was... Who was that? That was the 78, or 190.
Okay. Feels like there's just so much speed with this line of cars. I don't know. It's just got to be tough to pit with just the one. Because 2 cars, you're not even getting draft. You might be getting a little bit, but it's not even showing us draft. like you may be able to make some up in the turns, but just the straightaway speeds, I think you just lose a lot. We'll have to see how the cycles through. Billy's out, coming out right now.
Black Cross and Hockey got together in turn 3 as they were all pretty much riding in line. It looked like they jammed up a little bit, but they straightened it back out. Showtime Flash leads this group in second, with Field Filler once again riding behind him in his mirror. Hockey looks like he gained quite a bit of spots on this cycle. He was struggling to get out of that box at the back, just trying to get himself back in the top 10, and with that early stop, he's been able to stay in line as other guys that have short-pitted and fallen out. He's hanging tough.
Yeah, that was big for him. I was wondering if he was going to pull. I wonder if he did pull any kind of strategy to get there. Maybe he took 2 tires or something, but yeah, it worked. Whatever it was, it worked to get him that track position because he wasn't even with this pack at all. His front pack.
Johnny Boy making his second stop along with the 31.
Yeah.
The 9-car Bold Pluto coming out. We scroll through some of these cars here in the pack, some of them on pit road.
This has been about my laziest scrolling of the year. But, like, these front 8 cars have been together. I haven't really had to switch a whole lot. Because, like, every car is in view pretty much.
This has pretty much been the polar opposite of the Pocono race we ran here last season, which we had a full field of cars in that race, and it was some exciting racing, but it was also a total caution fest.
Yeah. That's never fun. You can burn through laps quick here with cautions. There's not that, only 65 laps to start with. Well, 59 if you take out the stage caution. So you get 3, 4, 5 cautions. There's another 15 laps. That's a good chunk of the race.
Let's get back to the 5-car Parley, his advantage over this pack is short-lived. Flash is now back up to his rear bumper. Parley, another fast driver every single week, yet to win a race in this league. Could today be the day for him as well?
Yeah, I actually got my first FTR win here at Pocono in the Cup cars due to, I think there was about 5 cautions, and I had tires and knowing everyone else was staying out, and with each caution I was able to gain a couple spots, and then ultimately the front 2 wrecked each other. And I slid by and got the dub. Pocono's, not just because of that, but I've always loved this track. I'm glad we're getting to see some good racing like this tonight. It's the worst if they get spread out or like you have cautions, because it can get a little boring if they're all spread out. But these guys have been doing a great job keeping together all night. Interesting to see how this cycles through for Billy. And I don't see Shoot. Yeah, Shoot's dropped off a couple of seconds off of him there. So he's riding all by himself.
This thing is getting down to the wire. Surely we have way less than 10 to go. I'm going to try to get a lap
I
count
think
here.
7 or 6 would be the number.
I think it's 6 to go.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick race. Typically, these races go after interviews, and that's usually about 11. Only what, quarter after? I could use it too. I'm exhausted tonight. I'm glad you're up here, Timmy. Because your energy is definitely more than mine would be. Been a long day.
Glad I could come in to help.
Oh yeah, man. Like, I'm glad too, big time. I was hoping that you'd pop in. I've been laying tile all day.
Anytime I get a chance to sit down, relax, and just to watch some good racing,
yeah,
I'll take it anytime I can.
Yeah, today was a long day. I laid like 360 feet of tile, and then once I got home and sat down, I was just hard to keep my eyes open. I almost missed. I woke up sitting in the chair. I dozed off. Woke up at about, I don't know, what was it, 5 to 9, 10 to 9? and jumped in here. It's been exciting racing, though. It's definitely been fun to watch. Got some pit strategies now. 7 cars stayed out.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing a mixed bag of what drivers are going to take on this final stop. Parley is going to go with one can of fuel here.
Yeah, 24 and the 44 got out pretty good there. Here comes Lynch.
He's around!
Who was that? Parlay it was. Oh, man. No tires on that car for sure. That's why I think if you're going to take no tires, it's not bad to pit early. But again, like I'm saying, you got to stay with those cars for the draft. That's a tough break for him there.
And Flash and Elvin, who are also part of that group, pitted 1 lap later.
So this
Elvin's seen plenty of these Phantom races. He knows that 7 car has been the guy when it comes to strategy. But right now, Black Cross edging out ahead of Field Filler and Lynch.
Yeah, 44.
Hockey quite a distance back.
44, I think just previous to that, just smoked the wall. That's why he's back there with Lynch. He was up there with the 24. I think he was off it too.
So Flash and Elvin are coming out of the pits now.
4 laps to go. Billy, I think, lost a ton of time through all that cycle there. He lost a lot of time being on his own.
Black Cross already up to speed as Elvin's trying to get his car up to speed. It looked like he clipped the apron as his tires are still cold coming out. Maybe cross him over here. But that 7 car in control for the remainder of this race.
Yeah, these guys are going to have to work together.
These guys could line up, but it's going to be close.
I think this is coming to 3. And they're pretty separated. They're in line, but they're separated. Oh, 24 shoots way low. Sure what that was.
He's pulling off.
Is he out of gas?
Something amiss on the 24. He's bailing out of it. And now it's up to Elvin. He's up to bat. Can he run that 7 car down?
That 24 is out of gas, I believe. How did he miss it
from the 44 and the 1? It's 3 cars, nose to tail, with Showtime Flash is sitting duck. Coming off the tunnel turn and into turn 3.
I don't know how you miscalculate by three laps the gas there. I wonder what happened. Maybe he by accident hit the button a second time and didn't take enough, because that's tough. He was up in the top 2-3, leading all night. Little mistakes.
On board with Elvin. Field Filler giving him a huge push. 2 laps remaining here at Pocono. And he's definitely gaining on him with this help.
Yeah, they are gonna have to move. Yeah, that's those little mistakes throughout the season that could cost you there from the 24. That's gonna put him multiple laps down, I would say.
And that's your leader right there, your reigning series champion, Showtime Flash 9. 2 wins on the year so far. He has always found himself at the top of all this chaos. Can he do it once more with a challenge from Elvin Priest, who has yet to win in his own league? White flag, 1 more lap to go.
He was really breaking that draft, but it didn't matter. They're there. Oh, man, I don't know if that was the best. It wasn't bad for Elvin, but the 44 had to back off a little. Oh, man,
like
Elvin's
the 44
right
missed on his mark. But Elvin's there now. Flash trying to block the run.
Oh, man.
Elvin's going to juke him out back to the outside. They're side by side into the tunnel turn.
Oh,
he's going to give him the bumper.
Oh,
and here
man.
comes Field Filler. Flash into the wall. Elvin to the lead.
7 caught the wall there. This could be Elvin's moment here. You better hold on.
What's Field Filler going to do? Lynch is there now in the 1 car.
Oh, man.
Off of turn 3, Lynch to second. In a big run, and at long last, Elvin Priest gets the win in his own league here at Pocono.
Great job. Great run by Lynch there, coming back in second. He held 6th place pretty much the whole night.
What a
Man,
run!
that little
Elvin
bump.
Priest the winner. Lynch to second. What a run for that one car. To get himself up here in the booth.
Yeah,
Field filler with
great
another
work.
podium in third. Showtime Flash
Oof,
will
I don't
settle for
know.
fourth, and Hockey Bukaki rounds out your top 5
That
in this
little
number
bump.
10 Smithfield Ford.
Yeah, that little bump put the 7 in the wall, and he was not able to recover at all from that. Elvin doing what he had to do. That's what you got to do sometimes to get your first dub. Like, you got to do it. Just get it over with. Exciting finish.
Hey, if the run's there, you take it.
That's it, eh?
You know, it's funny because it's crazy to think that it's taken Elvin. You feel like he would have had a lot of wins by now because he's
Yeah.
been one of the fastest guys week in and week out. And if a certain somebody didn't run Sonoma a few weeks ago, he probably would have walked away with that thing. I'm not gonna say who it is. If you know, you know.
Better fast showtime with 52.3.
I was like, damn, I kind of felt bad, but like, no, he's got it now, and 52.3 fastest lap. A lot of fast laps here.
Yeah.
As we, I'm gonna go through the finishing order once more.
Yeah, I'm really surprised when you said that. He hasn't won before. I'm shocked at that.
Finally add his name to the list of
Yeah.
all-time winners
He's got a trophy now.
in this league. So
He's quick to the booth.
right off the top 5 once again, it's Elvin, Lynch, Field Filler, Flash, and Hockey. And through the rest of the field, it's I Shoot 6th, HMS Speed Clinic. Didn't get the strategy paying off for him. He'll come out in 7th place. Lord Grizzle in his season debut in that number 31 car comes out in 8th place. 19mm in the number 78 in 9th. Johnny Boy rounds out your top 10 in the 41. True Death. Bit of a rude awakening for him in his first start in Phantom. I think it just goes to show just how competitive this series is, with True Death coming out in 11th place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all I can see so far, is the top 11.
Yeah, I've lost my capabilities.
Parley's definitely got to be back there with what happened to him.
Yeah, and then the 24 running out of gas. He might have been in it last.
Those tires, I've been there. I've forgotten that, like, with these new cars, you take no tires, and those tires are really old. You spin those things out much easier than you would in the old car.
Oh, for sure. I almost did that at the end of our championship race in Ruthless at Auto Club. I did spin it out, but was able to gather it up and go on and get the win. But man, when it went sideways, I freaked. I was like, oh no! From the lead too.
Parley was 12th. Black Cross in the 24. Who didn't have enough fuel to make it. He'll be 13th, and HMS 9, Bold Pluto, is going to round out the field. Let's see who we have here in the booth.
I think we need to get Lynch in here.
Yeah, we need to get Lynch and Field Filler.
Oh, Filler's okay.
Yeah.
I know we got Priest. He was quick up in the booth.
Yeah, and eager to hear from him. We'll get to him in a minute.
Hey, Priest, chug a beer. Did you tell me?
You know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and interview our winner since he's already here.
Go ahead, man. Yeah, might as well. It's fine by me. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, a Phantom Pro Series winner, finally, Elvin Priest. Congratulations. Take it away.
Was you asking me to come in here?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to do an interview, yeah.
I didn't. The message looked like it was from 8:20. What the hell time is it?
No, you were.
No, you're good.
You were third, so yeah, you're good.
Finally, the Elvin has come back.
There he is.
To victory lane.
In dramatic fashion too.
Took you long enough, jeez.
Hey. What you been doing all this time?
You've seen Elvin on that track. The Elvin. The most electrifying person on that track, boy.
I gotta
Timmy,
leave.
I gotta ask you, what did you think about that race?
I thought it was a pretty
It doesn't
outstanding.
matter what you think.
Damn, I got the rocked.
Yeah, you got it. I didn't say nothing. You got it for sure.
I should have, and it's funny because he's done that so many times. I should have saw it coming.
Nah, but for real, man, I'm so hyped up, man. I haven't won. It's been a while, man. But I dedicate this win to Flux AF. He said, even though he's kidding, he said, doesn't matter how many times you practice, I don't see you winning. So look at me now, bitch.
Hey. Good stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't even know what to ask you.
I do. Just walk me through
There you go.
what you were thinking those last 3 laps. You're running down Flash. You got help from Field Filler and Lynch behind you. You're running him down. Just walk me through what's going through your mind those last few laps.
I seen Black Cross. He said he didn't take fuel, and I was like, "You jabroni! Like, why do you do that? You know?" He didn't take fuel. And I knew that he was gonna stutter because I did it in stage 1, and I sputtered, so I got that out of the way pretty quick, and I seen at the end everyone was pitting, 6 to go, and I was like, "What's wrong with you? Why you do that? Huh? Why you do that?" So you wanna know what I did? I did 5 to go, and then Flash stole my strategy, and he pitted at the same time I did. That's what happened. True story. Yeah, I gave him that little sizzle, that little bump. He tried holding that bottom, and oh boy, Elvin's way too hungry to not do anything about that. It was a little bump. I barely touched him.
Really?
It was just he had such old tires that it just moved him up quick.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness.
It was great racing. There was I think it was stage 2. The whole field was together for most of the stage, and then there was usually 5, 6 cars in the front. And there was a lot of lead changes. There was a bit of riding, but there was a lot of people stepping out and trying to go for the lead. It was fun to watch. You must have went, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, then back and cycled through 15 times.
Oh yeah, man. When going into this race, I knew I had a fast car. I didn't know. I knew what a few people had, but not everybody. One person I didn't know was Flash and what he had, and I was practicing with them earlier, and yeah, then I knew what he had, and it was game time.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you guys, once you guys got in line there, you were able to run them down pretty good, and they got interested in that.
So yeah, Elvin, I'm gonna let you go here, but I gotta ask you one more question now that you finally got that monkey off your back. You finally got the dub. What does this do for your season, your confidence? What does this do for you in the next week after? Are we gonna see more of this or what? Or do I gotta start stepping in again?
Hey.
Man, if you were not there last week, man, that would have been 2 in a row, man.
Well, it wouldn't be 2 in a row because we had Phoenix.
Don't correct me. I knew that. I knew that.
What is next week's race?
Atlanta.
Is Lynch in here yet?
I don't know if Lynch ever made it.
He's not here.
I got one more thing to say.
Alright.
Before I head out. Can you smell what the Elvin is cooking?
Goodbye.
I was gonna say too. Now that you finally won, what are you gonna do? I don't know if you even know the old "I'm going to Disney World." It might be too young.
Flash has a. I was just about to talk to Field Filler.
Yeah.
But we have the other side of the story. Showtime Flash in the chat said, "Juke the wheel right out of my hands. It was so hard."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like, I barely touched them. Like, I don't know. His old tires put him in the wall. He says. I think it was more of a little bump than he thinks, but that's.
I'm gonna get him in here since our second and third place finishers aren't here. I want to get Flash in here. I want to see if we can start something.
Yeah, actually, it was kind of thinking that right at the end. I was like, too bad we couldn't get the top 4 in here. Elvin could be back in a moment.
I got the word out. See if he'll come in here or not. I don't know if he's on still or not. And why is my screen doing that?
Here, I'll run through these sponsors again real quick while we wait.
I think my game froze.
Oh, it did?
Yes, it did. It hasn't crashed yet, but it's completely stuck.
Who was that?
Yeah, the game just crashed.
Oh, you can still stay in the booth. Oh, there's Lynch.
Yeah, but I wondered, did that shut off the stream as well? That's what I
I don't think it would shut off your stream.
It did to me last time.
Did
The
it?
last time I had my game crash,
I could
it
check.
shut the stream off.
Let me check.
Well, now, okay. The game's still running, so it kind of did a half crash. That's so weird. I've never seen it do that before. And we are live. Hello, ladies.
Yeah, you are. It just ended. Yeah, your stream did go off.
Ah, alright. Well, I'm gonna start this one back up.
Alright. And we got Priest back. We got Lynch in here, too. Hey, Lynch.
What up?
Hey, man. Not much. What's up with you, man? Great run. You were very consistent. I was noticing it seemed like you were stuck in 6th place the whole night. And then at the end, when it mattered, made quite the run through there. Ended up 2nd place, man. Great job. Tell us about it.
I appreciate it. I had a good car. Qualified terrible. Qualified 8th. Stage 1, we wind up finishing P3 there, taking no tires there at the end, and a couple guys right out of fuel. So got lucky with that stage there with the P3.
Yeah.
And then 2nd stage, I can't remember. I think I finished 6th.
That's
6th in the 2nd
what I'm
stage.
thinking. Yeah.
And then 3rd stage, being Elvin, we worked pretty good there. At one time, I thought we were going to lose the draft, and Elvin and I kept pushing and pushing, and we finally caught him there. And then, took no tires there at the end. Not sure what happened between Elvin and Flash. And then I snuck underneath the field filler there. I'm not sure if I made contact with him, but if I did, I apologize to him about that. And snuck away with P2 tonight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, great job. Yeah, you might get 2 different stories from how it went between Elvin and Flash. one's a little bump, one's the other. One's the steering wheel juked right out of my hand. So, but hey, man, it happened to them, and you were able to capitalize and almost got the win. You were right there. It's pretty close, but hey, 2nd ain't bad, you know.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. Having a lot of fun over here, Great group of guys over here, man. These guys are really fast, man, and appreciate Elvin giving me the opportunity to run over here with these guys. And got to give a shout out to Billy for always helping me. And moving on to next week.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a lot of fast guys. There's some fast racing and good points day for you. And yeah, they got Atlanta next week. So
Yeah.
you know, the fast Jack, man, hold her down. Throttle and the car to the bottom of the track, probably.
Yep.
All the way around. What was it? Atona or Atona or what was it? Daylanta?
Daylanta.
Yeah. Atlona. That's it. Atlona. But yeah, great job there, Lynch. Man. Good job. Congrats on 2nd, man. Good points there.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys broadcasting for us.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome, man.
Absolutely. That is Lynch, your 2nd place finisher. And now it's time to bring the smackdown. We got.
You might want to stick around, Lynch.
Yeah, I'm glad I came in.
And I see our race winner Elvin has rejoined the booth. So now we can really settle this. Showtime Flash is in the booth. He was on the other end of that deal on the last lap. He was leading at the white flag. He comes home in 4th. Between him and Elvin getting each other through the tunnel turn in turn 2. Now, Flash, walk us through your side of the story.
I'm gonna throttle that little dum-dum next week. That's what I'm doing. No, I'm seriously just playing. I I knew he was gonna cross me over. I was gonna try to use up most of the bottom lane going into turn 2 to try to prevent that, but his timing was really good, and the best thing I could have done was just try to hold the bottom, and he really didn't even touch me that hard, but because, I mean, I think I probably had like 30% of my tires left. Even just that little nudge, it was like a four-wheel slide on exit there, and I couldn't really do much, so just was hoping that they wouldn't get to me. Hopefully, was hoping that one of them would slide up in the corners and they'd lose their momentum, but just didn't quite have enough to prevent them from getting to me. But gave it a good shot, got some good stage points as well, and I'm looking forward to Atlanta. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, right. It looked like it caught the wall a little bit too there off it too, and that kind of put the end to it. But good racing all night, man. You were fast out there. Yeah, they didn't slip up. They kept together pretty good and were able to get track you down. But
Yeah, it was really hard to have any type of momentum by yourself.
yeah,
Especially if two or three faster cars got hooked up. That draft is really strong. We were able to run down Parley in the 5 prior to that final stop, and I think pure speed, he probably had the best car in the field, especially first couple laps after a restart, and Black Cross was really fast as well. So it took my car about half the run before it'd start rotating the way I wanted it to. But yeah, it was a good night. Congrats to Elvin. He deserves it. Been racing with him for years. Literally, I've known him for a long time. So, we had the first league I ever joined. Him and I battled for the championship back then. That was probably about 4 years ago now, when he was just a little bit smaller than what he is currently.
just a pup.
He's 5'2", barely. But
Soaking wet.
congrats to him. He runs a great league, and thank you guys for calling the race. See you guys next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good run.
Glad to have you guys around. Glad to have y'all up here. And unless anyone has any final words to get in, I think that'll be it for tonight. We'll read off the sponsors once more. We'll talk about where we're racing it next week, and we'll head on out. And I'll let you get some rest. You still sound a little tired.
Oh man, I'm exhausted. I'm glad Timmy came up in the booth, man. That would have been tough to call.
Oh yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for
that's
tonight.
actually you talking.
Thank you so much for everyone that's tuned in. You can go ahead.
Yeah, let's run these sponsors off real quick. Thanks to them, we got MFF Motorsports, Chris's Auto Towing LLC, Everything NASCAR, Firelinks Racing Network, the Super Squad, ESMN, Everything Stop Motion Network, FTR Racing, North American Racing Series, and MinaPeach.com. Use code FTR11 at checkout, and free shipping over $60 worldwide. Thanks to them.
And there you go. And once again, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you to everyone that is tuned in to tonight's action here at Pocono. Next week we'll be racing at Atlanta, and starting our Atlanta action will be the Pro-Am Series this Saturday night at 9 o'clock or 9:10 Eastern Time. And then next week from now, Thursday, the Pro Series will be racing their race at Atlanta as part of their schedule as well. So make sure to tune in for that. Pro-Am on Saturday, Pro on Thursday.
Yeah,
at Atlanta.
I guess it was just a little bump. Confirmed by both ends. But Atlanta, I'm looking forward to seeing Atlanta.
It'll be a fun one for sure.
Be some good pack racing. But yeah, till then, thanks for jumping up here, Timmy. Good time with you. And
of course.
Yeah, we'll maybe see you again next week.
Maybe so. We'll see what I got going next week. But
Alrighty.
Again, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more races like this one. Again, we'll be live next week. So take it easy, everyone. Good night. We're heading out.
All right. Yeah. See you, everyone.
What's
Thanks.
that?
Cheers.
What's that, Elvin?
Smash that bell. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button. Race away on that like button as well, or like thumbs up, whatever. Anyways, I'm out.